Capricorn, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Capricorn love reading, Capricorn love tarot reading, and as is very often the case here at the Tarot Closet, Capricorn love messages reading. Capricorn, I'm channeling for you in August 2023, and of course you can be here in real time, but you can also be here many months, even years later. And the reason for that is all readings are timeless. They are meant for you when you get here. This is a fated connection between you and I, between you and your reading. There is a message here for you. So welcome. I'm really glad you have found your way here. I'm going to get one more cut deck as I, just let you know that down in, what am I trying to say? Down in the description, you will find all the playlists, all zodiac signs, messages from your person. All signs love tarot readings. I think that playlist is called Messages from Your Person. Maybe love messages. Anyway, that's below and it's for everybody. And if you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long and in-depth twin flame readings as well. So feel free to check those out. All the decks that come into your reading today are also listed below. Please remember, this is a general tarot reading, a general love tarot reading. So take what is for you and let the rest go. And I would like to ask you at this time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really helps the channel so much more than you know to keep moving forward so I can keep bringing you readings. So thank you. I really appreciate it. Let's see what's going on. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the card. Tahoe. We have the Son of Wands in reverse. The Daughter of Cups, interesting. So we have the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Page of Cups in the upright. It's in the partnership placement. So somebody might be wanting to come here. It's an impulsive energy. Are they coming out of nowhere? Perhaps. It's the Seven of Wands in reverse. It's the Son of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. This is where your person's energy is the strongest. You're a specific someone that you're here for today, maybe even someone who's popping into your mind. Either way, they really want to talk to you. And this is a separation reading. No contact, no communication and/or in separation. Wanting to speak the truth with clarity, matter-of-factly. Nocturnal energy. So somebody in the night, maybe watching social media, looking at their phone, looking at pictures. How are they able to kind of see what's going on? And this is a separation reading. No contact, no communication and/or in separation. Nocturnal energy. So somebody in the night, maybe watching social media, looking at their phone, looking at pictures. How are they able to kind of see what's going on? Because that's what's happening here. Look at this owl. By the way, I don't know if you know, but an owl is a Scorpio. And that's also the nocturnal energy in the Scorpio. But of course, it's here in the owl. They're looking here down at the Seven of Wands in reverse. So why was this person... Yeah, look. They're coming in here. Communication. Why were they leaving the connection? What's going on here? Because it's an energy of somebody who maybe gave up. The Father of Swords is coming down here below the Father's Son, but it's the Son of Wands. And this is the King of Swords. It's Gemini energy, also Mercury energy, which is funny because my throat chakra is going a little crazy as I bring this to you. Gemini, of course, is all about communication. Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. A lot of hope in this message. This is somebody who's been thinking about communicating with you for a while. And the thing is, it could be in person. We see they're holding on to some truth here, and they're also thinking here in the Page of Cups about coming in with some offer. A love offer? Looks to be. It's page energy, so it can be that somebody is younger. It doesn't mean that they are, but it's just also telling us that there's a little bit of maybe indecisive, immature energy. And we see that in the Son of Wands in reverse. That's the Knight of Wands in reverse, and it's an impulsive energy. I'm feeling the Strength card too today. And yeah, there's a lot of chemistry between you and this person. So there's the Mother of Wands. That's the Queen of Wands. And that's getting, they're kind of at odds with themselves. It's getting the confidence to come here, because this is them imagining rushing in here and wanting to communicate. They've been thinking about it for a long time. Are they coming in here to communicate with love, or are they making an offer? That can sometimes be an offer. And it's the Mother of Wands, you know, the snake, this energetic movement wrapped around the wand, which is the fastest energy, and that's the energy of love. And that's the confident energy. That's somebody who's, okay, I'm coming. But you can also see that there's the lack of the confidence in the Seven of Wands. And you see that they're watching and they're holding on to something, and they're kind of like maybe a little bit scared. Impulsive energy. This is a feeling of somebody just maybe popping up. Are they popping up in your life? Or are they popping up in a message? So it's the Seven of Cups. It's underneath here the swords. Yeah, the Son of Swords. The truth and the clarity. And this is the opposite. I mean, this is, well, it's the Seven of Cups. It's Venus and Scorpio energy. Interesting. We have our little Scorpio owl. Now, of course, that can be, that's you're connecting with the zodiac sign. But that's not always going to be the case, because it really is just about the energy here. And we can see that somebody here has some commitment issues. As my mom would say, farting around. What is the translation for that? It's taking their time, not making a decision, because spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are literally saying to get out of here, because this is a minor arcana. So it's a decision away from coming out of just holding on to the truth and watching and the clarity and bringing it. And reversing this and bringing the clarity here, because look what is catty corner. It's the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. It's Virgo and Mercury energy, and this is communicating, well, yeah, this connection, one pentacle shy of the Ten of Pentacles. This is love coming in. So this is the truth and the clarity regarding what happened in this connection, I feel. But it's also love coming in. So we see that in the Page of Cups, and we see here in the Nine of Pentacles. The Devil card, okay, yeah. This is also somebody coming into address. That's your energy, Capricorn. Capricorn and Saturn energy. It's almost, almost every reading for you. It comes through. Whatever choice they are made and are not making, it really is obviously affecting you both. And that's, whoa, this is wanting to come off, and that's coming through. Okay. So look, this is what's wanting to come in here. Yeah, they're having trouble, I feel, writing a message to you, sending this message. There's like a back and forth, and what is in this energy? Capricorn, it's the Devil in reverse. This is everything that's been going on with them that's happened. A lot of the reasons. That Devil energy of somebody who, for some of you, there might be some addiction. So it doesn't always come through, but I'm hearing that. But it's also the lack of clarity and commitment issues. So that's tied to that. And they're trying to at least get a message to you, having trouble. It's the Six of Wands in reverse. It's really strongly connecting to the Seven of Wands here too. Look, it's making that decision. There's a I don't want to say weak energy, but there's a kind of giving up energy. There's a little bit of fear. It's somebody who wants to communicate. They really want to communicate. They're just kind of hanging back and watching and looking at stuff. But then, you know, there's a lot of confidence here, and here's an offer coming in, and then it's like, whoop, here we are. Here's the offer. Here's it's the Page of Cups, but nonetheless, it's an offer. It's maybe not sure how to bring that. And you can see that in the Three of Wands in reverse. It's telling us that there's delays and they're not really seeing the big picture, because to get to that Nine of Pentacles offer, at the very least a message here, we could just see that they're having trouble moving. And this is a no contact and or in separation reading. What is that for you? The Lover's card is a confirmation of what we already know. It's Gemini energy, and this is in reverse. So this is somebody who regrets some choices that they made. There may have been some arguments surrounding this connection, and this is the thing. The choices that they made that they regret, they want to communicate that. It can't, and this is the other thing, that Mercury energy is oftentimes connected to reading and writing. And that's probably archaic to say a handwritten message. Maybe for some of you that works. It's most likely, in particular, where their energy is the strongest, Capricorn, in a message. So they're trying to send a message they regret, a choice that they made, and there's this hot and cold energy coming through. It's a lot of impulsive energy. It's sort of like, I'm ready, I'm not, I mean, you see that there are delays. They're not really maybe sure how to come. Maybe for some of you, they can't physically come, but a message is possible. We know that. And we see the Six of Wands, that I feel they're writing something and kind of going, wait a minute, that's not what I want to say. Or they wake up in the morning, because this is at night. It's a nocturnal energy here, as they are having trouble literally making this decision, I feel, to write and send a message. Is it about what they really want? Is it just what happened? That too. We see that in the Devil card in reverse. And that's the thing. The Devil card and the Lover's card are really connected. And they're both in reverse here. Obviously, whatever went on here affected you both. And is part of this whole disconnection. And it's part of a choice that they made in that Devil energy that they regret. Literally, they made a choice here in the Devil energy. They can be another Capricorn, of course. It doesn't mean that they are. And your energy's here. Doesn't mean that you have that energy. You might. Well, that's your energy anyway. I mean, as the card. But it's just the energy coming through that's connecting to them really strongly and connecting to what happened here. And we see the energy, the regret and the impulsive energy. In 1 minute, it's like, I'm not sure, it's kind of all wound up. I want to come in here. I want to talk to my Capricorn. I'm doing it. Here I come, Hope there that they'll get what? What do they want? Then they're just having trouble moving forward. I want to see what's going on. So the Ace of Cups is coming in reverse. There is a feeling of, being let down and disappointed. So for some of you, this cups, actually for everybody, what was in this cup? Why is there disappointment in this connection? Why is there regret? Because this is a card of, it's proposal energy. It's a love offer energy. It's new beginnings. And proposal can be marriage, but it can also be just more, expansive, or talking more, or dating, or whatever it is. And it's in reverse. So we know that, and this is, okay. And this just wound this around into reverse too. Look, the Two of Wands in reverse. Having trouble moving forward. Yeah, and it was under there when we were here. So we know that that's a spinner. And that Ace of Cups, that disappointment, the feeling let down energy in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, by the way, is connected to the Devil card and connected to the Lover's card. So it's a choice that somebody made here. And you can see that they want to communicate. And it's really strong for me that it's a message. So let's keep moving forward. We're going to put this staying there. I'm feeling today, how many are here? There are 3 here. I'm feeling today that I don't want to do bottoms up. Well, not right this second. It might change again. That's what happens. Okay. Wow. So it's the Father of Wands. Look, it's the King of Wands in reverse. It's them not being ready. It's also putting you both here. It's the Mother of Wands and the Father of Wands. Yeah. That's the Strength card energy I felt. There's a lot of chemistry between you. And it can sometimes be like a lot of chemistry, like an overwhelming chemistry. This is somebody also, Capricorn, who's thinking about you. Yeah. How can I put this? This is thinking, yeah, this is thinking about you. It can be like maybe coming together, if you know what I mean, okay? That's not going to be for everybody. But I do see here that regardless of whatever connection you're on, there is a lot of chemistry between you. And we also, so that you're both here in that sense, we see that. And we also see that it's some issues, okay? But we also see that they're ready to act here. It's the Four of Swords in reverse. It's Jupiter and Libra energy. And that's also telling us, of course, that the Three of Swords is here, which we know already. That's Saturn and Libra energy. And that's the breakup energy, the separation energy. For some of you, maybe even a divorce. Yeah. So it's interesting because this is the, the Mother of Wands is like, yeah, let's go. And then the Father of Wands is like, yeah, no, I'm not ready yet. This is exactly what I mean. It's this hot and cold energy. It's something that they really want, that I feel like you've been waiting for. For me, it's a message. And they might just be getting through here. It just is going to come. I feel like it's just going to be shocking you. There's just going to be a message coming in. So look what else is here. It's the Five of Wands and it's in reverse. That's Saturn and Leo energy. And this is like uprighting the Six of Wands. It's saying that some issues are going to be resolved, that they're going to be able to get through. And do I feel a message is coming? I do. I just think it's going to be like you're not going to be expecting it here. And yeah, they're getting restless in this energy. And you're also getting tired of waiting. The wands are the energy of love, and it's the fastest energy. And this 5 is also connecting us to the 5th chakra. It's the throat chakra, communication, clarity, truth. They're holding on to the truth and clarity. They're still farting around on the 7 of Pentacles here. And it's something you can't control. That's the energy of that. It's controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. And we see here, how the moon, if you really look at this, it's like you can see the shadow in front of it. It's not really the sky. It's like the shadow, the sun and the moon. And that's the conscious. It's the subconscious highlighting everything so you can get clarity, but it's blocked. And we know that. That's why it's in the upright here. But it's a decision away. It's minor arcanas from getting clarity and coming here, and also a decision away from sending this message, which is, I feel, coming. It's just a matter of time, and it's impulsive. So this is somebody who has regrets, literally, around the Devil energy and the Lovers in reverse, that wants to communicate with you and is kind of maybe making a plan. They're staying up at night. I feel like they're writing, rewriting, maybe even sending, unsending. It's more like having trouble writing it because there's some apologetic energy that's necessary here. But the hot and cold energy is really strong. The Ace of Cups in reverse again, or did we already see that? I thought we already shuffled through that. I think we did, and it was showing itself again. Okay. Now it's the Daughter of Swords. They're keeping an eye on you. And it's a strong nocturnal energy. And a strong impulsive energy, literally, that it's just going to shock you, I think. But we see that it is eventually going to happen. But boy, is this energy hot and cold. It's the Daughter of Pentacles now coming through in reverse. And again, that is more of the Page energy. It's the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's the Page of Swords in reverse. It's the Daughter of Pentacles. And that's the not being ready. So there's this hot and cold. I'm ready, I'm not ready. It's just really impulsive. Yeah, and it's connecting also here to the Devil card. And that's also more of that energy of somebody being afraid of commitment or having a lot of choices here, but just messing around, like needing to get out of there. The stuck energy. It's like time to get out now, I'm going to move it a little. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. There's the message. It's the Eight of Wands. Yeah, look. That they're just having trouble not being ready for. It's connecting right here. You see it. So we know that this is a spinner. We know it. We know there's a lot of spinners here. It's a spinner. But it is ultimately going to make it through, and that's what we already know. And that's a validation. That's Mercury and Sagittarius energy. Again, it's the message they're trying to write here. Also in the Page of Swords, the Six of Wands in reverse. We see that. They have regret. Is this an apology? Is it more than an apology? They're wanting to communicate, I'll tell you that. And we're going to bring in another deck in just a moment. But it's some more Mercury energy. It's the planet of the mind. We know they're thinking about it here as well. Communication. And it's out of nowhere. Look, it's the lightning bolt. Because here they're not ready. But when they're ready, it's the lightning bolt. It's actually connecting here. So it's really out of the blue energy. It's almost like traveling and just going, phew, here it is. There's the message. Interesting. It just wanted to send that message by taking that place. This is the overall energy today. Interesting. Okay. So that's how that is. Yeah. And 8, of course, we know that. It's an action number. It's accomplishing something. A lot of Gaia energy around that. And for some of you, it's communication regarding your twin flame. That's not for everyone. Twin flame energy is here. Soulmate energy is here. And this 8 is also an infinity symbol. I'm not giving you the finger. And that's, again, for some of you, your twin flame. But it's balance. It's restoring balance. And we see that in the 5 of Wands. So whatever they want to communicate, I feel like would be really helpful. It's something that you would really like to hear. Maybe you've been waiting to hear. But they're struggling with that. And that's rebalancing what's out of balance. It's truth. It's communication. I want to show you, look, it's the 7 of Swords in reverse. They want to make peace. So this is apologetic energy. This is the 7 of Swords, the runner, Aquarius and Uranus energy. So this is what changed things here. A runner, somebody who left the connection, not being honest. For some of you, maybe even betrayal. Look at this little sneaky fox. Little sneaky fox. It's the 6, 1, 2, 3, of course. It's the 6 of Swords up here. And that's what clarity, transactional energy, it's time, it's necessary moving forward. And the fox is holding on to that sword. Instead, wasn't putting it up, was running off with it, not being honest. Maybe some betrayal, coming back in here, making peace. Yeah, so this is a message they're trying to write, Capricorn. I want to move things a little more. And we're going to bring in another deck. Well, let's see what's coming through. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Yeah, it's the 6 of Pentacles. So that's the giving energy. That's the moon in Taurus. That's telling us that they want to communicate. That's what's coming through here. It's communication. This is somebody who is trying to communicate, who's been thinking a long time about sending you a message. They're having trouble writing it, but they're watching. They're keeping an eye on you. It's really very clear. And it's a strong nocturnal energy in particular, and a strong impulsive energy, literally, that it's just going to shock you, I think. There's just going to be some message about what? What the heck are they saying in there? For me, that's around the Devil's card in reverse. And it can be an offer. You see the 9 of Pentacles here, but that's not telling us really that much other than what we know here. We see the Page of Cups too. That offer for me is an apology, but we still have some cards to look at. Let's see what's going on here. And we're going to bring in another deck. It's the Mother of Pentacles. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so it's really what we know already, that it's not moving. The Queen of Pentacles, there's a lot of Gaia energy, and there does need to be healing here. She's kind of like for me, she's the apprentice to the Empress. And she's really resourceful and can make things work that aren't working. And we know that it's hard for her to be in the upright now because your person is actually having trouble even getting this message to you and breaking this, what's for a lot of you, no communication. Of course, it came back in because it was at the bottom. So I'm going to shuffle things through, and we're going to see if anything else comes through in this deck. Then we're going to bring in another deck, Capricorn. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is indecisive energy. Exactly what it's holding up. It's holding up the healing. Well, we knew the Queen of Cups was going to come. It's in reverse. I don't love that. But we also know why. I mean, there needs to be some healing here. For some of you, too, this might be somebody, Capricorn, who has some addictions that they're grappling with. And maybe that's part of, for some of you, what's going on. It won't be for everyone, but it does come through pretty strong for a lot of you in the Mother of Cups and the Devil card here. But this is the healing. And I feel like the message would really greatly help. And I do see it's coming, but they're indecisive now and it's coming out of the blue. That's, well, it's the Two of Swords in reverse. That's the Moon in Libra. And that's telling us that they have the clarity. So this is a spinner, the Seven of Cups. And that the truth is eventually coming. What is that truth? What happened? How they feel about you? A truth and a message. And that's going to be a really healing message. It's something that you've been needing to hear, I feel. It's some unresolved, conflicting energy here. And we see that it's indecisive energy, but this shadow here is, so this is somebody who's doing some shadow work, is going to eventually move and reveal that sun, because we see here, this is the source here. It's the sun in reverse, and that's telling us that it's a delay. It's a temporary, though. It's not sun energy, it's moon energy, but that's also putting the moon and the sun here in the clarity. And we see that that's eventually coming, and it's going to be really healing. It's Cancer energy, it's Neptune energy. And yeah, I'm happy to see that it's even here, because we know that it's a validation that it's their intention to heal here, because they do have regret in the Lover's card in reverse. We see that. I'm going to put that here. Okay, and yeah, this is the last card coming through. I'm going to bring in another deck. This is communication. It's Mars and Capricorn. It's your energy. It's a collaborative energy, like teamwork. And in order to overcome these obstacles, if you are going to talk again and perhaps you want to go further with this Page of Cups and this Nine of Pentacles, that communication is necessary, because we see that they're anxious to come here and give. The Six of Pentacles here is that Moon in Taurus. That's communication for me. And it's a reciprocal communication. So that's, a reciprocal energy. It's giving, and that this is all about communication. If you're going to rebuild, you need to communicate. If you're going to heal what is unresolved and needs to be heard and said, if whatever you're planning to do, whether you're wanting to come together or move on, it's communication. But it's two-way here. It's divine timing, communication, and growth. And obviously challenging these obstacles here, which we see are eventually getting removed in the Five of Wands in reverse, wherever that went, or in the upright. No, the reverse, excuse me. Because we see here that they're having trouble sending a message, but we know that it's going to come, and it really is going to be a out of the blue impulsive message. It's communication here. Okay, Capricorn, let's bring in another deck. Okay, thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Hi guys, I don't know when that ended. This camera makes me crazy, because a lot of times I'm in, I'm always in. I'm in a zone and my eyes are closed, and I look up and the camera's not on. So the Sun card came in reverse. I don't know if it picked that up. And so of course I picked up the Two of Swords in reverse, because there's that eclipse. There it is. That's what the scarab beetle does. It moves obstacles. Look, it's moving the block here in the sun, and it's coming in reverse. So we know that it's a temporary energy, that this will be worked out. What does that mean? For me today, This is just telling us that they have regret and they want to communicate. And that the truth is eventually coming, but it's a really impulsive energy. It's going to be out of the blue. Where you're going from there, everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. The future is not fixed. But we see that this block here to the sun energy is reversing, and that's going to get things moving again. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Magician. Okay. It's a lot of soulmate energy here. And it's really wanting to come in and contact you, I feel. Gemini and Virgo energy. Of course, Mercury energy. It's as above, so below. Turning visions into reality. It's taking inspired action. This is the message. And I have to say, it's the Magician card. The Magician has access to all the elements. Water, air, earth, and fire. The love, the friendship, the clarity, the commitment. The wands, the energy of love. And look, here's an offer in this cup. What are they bringing in here? There's the infinity symbol again. And of course, that's the life force as well. And forever love. And it's also connecting us again to the Libra energy, the truth, clarity. There's a rose in that cup. That's love. You see you both here on the wand. Are they coming in here with an offer? Maybe for some of you it's going to be bigger than an apology. But this is still an apology for me, I have to say, because it's spinning. Why is it spinning? Because we know that resources have been wasted in the Magician. This, for me, it's unfulfilled in the sense that it was either interrupted or it didn't reach its potential. They want to communicate. It is so clear. And it's also manifesting soulmate energy in. And I feel it's for both of you. Look, and it's wanting to be right here. There's a connection between you. There's a connection between you. What happened here? We see that in the Lover's card. There's a lot of energy that they really want to connect with you. What is the reason that you are not together or that you're apart? Because it feels, look, it's one wand with two roses coming off. Seven of Pentacles showing itself at the bottom of the deck. It's Venus and Taurus energy. And that's the energy of you waiting and waiting. And waiting and being patient. And that's the Six of Pentacles up here. Look, there it is coming in the upright. So is this what you've been waiting for? A healing message? Is there something more? We see it's a temporary energy, the wait, but we see that you've been here for a while, waiting. You've been patient. You're still here in the connection, but it's a minor arcana. It's day-to-day energy. So obviously you can change your mind on a dime, on a card, and reverse it and say, okay, I'm going. I'm out. So you're waiting for that pentacle here. Is it this pentacle? Are they coming in with that? Are they coming in here in this message, making an offer? Maybe. Either way, this is something that you've been waiting for. For me, this is the message. That much is clear. This is the message you've been waiting for. And it's not like it's just going to arrive like tomorrow. It's an impulsive energy. It's somebody who's been thinking for a long time what they want to say, and they're having trouble getting it out. Whether it's in person, for most of you, it's in a message. They're having trouble either writing it or sending it, or even both, but it's very much on their mind. And you're waiting here, but how much longer, Because you see that pentacle was planted. How long ago was that planted between you? Because that's more of the unfulfilled potential for me. So it was planted, and then you were just waiting for it, for more to come, to change here. All these leaves, the heart chakra, change. So you planted the pentacle, and it's like, okay, now I'm waiting for the outcome. I'm waiting to see what's happening here. I'm waiting for this, for the giving tree, really? Look, this is a similar energy with this branch here. It's not always the case. So it's what you've been waiting for in a message, and is it more? Maybe. They're trying to communicate here. We're putting it in. That's what I'm hearing today. If it wants to come back, it will, but sometimes, you know, I see them and they serve their purpose. They send you the message that you needed to see. It's the movement of cups, and it's in reverse. It's the Knight of Cups in reverse. It's an energy of what I feel here. It's impulsive. It's maybe kind of hot and cold, broken promises. Nope, it's too many. That's not yours. Okay. The Knight of Cups is Scorpio and Pluto energy. I want to show you. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. And you actually come to think of it. We felt that, didn't we? Because that is the energy. You know, you also see that here in the Seven of Cups. Because we know in the Seven of Pentacles, look, it's in the upright now, the Lover's card. Yeah. We know in the Seven of Pentacles that you're waiting for this person to, you're not just waiting for a message, you love this person. They love you too. Eagles they're really connected to the divine beings, I want to say. Look, it's forming a heart between you. It's the Lover's card. It's Gemini energy. It's a deep love. And there's a decision here. Is it coming in now? Maybe. Because that's the thing. That's why we're seeing the Seven of Pentacles. We put it back in because the message already came through. I didn't feel it needed to come in. Because it's an energy that it was almost like, yeah, I want you to know this. Here it is. It's validation. But I'm not quite leaving yet. I'm here and I'm not happy and I'm waiting but I'm still manifesting them in. I still have hope here. So that's why and that's what you've been waiting for. And it's the movement of cups. It's the Knight of Cups. It's Princess Charming card for the energy of a proposal, which can be marriage, but it also just can be, you know, somebody moving forward or sending a message, you know. And that's what you've been waiting for. And they love you. And you love them too. And yeah. This isn't surprising to me because they've been thinking for a long time. So for some of you, this is ongoing energy of how long. And it's confirmation of what we know. For some of you, it's your twin flame. It's not for everybody. Soulmate energy, lots of love here. And I got to tell you, we see in the Five of Wands in reverse that it can be that this is restoring the balance and harmony by way of a union. But that can also be union via message. But your person, there's a lot of self-actualization going on, meaning they're having a lot of epiphanies and realizations about themselves, because that's also coming through with the owl. You know, owls are all about inner transformations, self-actualization. And you see that also here in the Lover's card. So they're preparing for an unexpected love offer, Capricorn. It's very clear that it's a healing message they're having a trouble writing, but look what I just realized that too. And you know, this is in reverse. The flame is still just as bright as ever in the Seven of Wands. We know that it's the energy of them kind of stalling out, up, hot and cold. It's real clear. Is that Pentacle here, making that the Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, it is. It's Mercury and Virgo energy, and that's long-term energy. So was it interrupted? Was it not realized? Because this is the spinner for me. It's the unfulfilled potential. It's a spinner. You know, it's also putting this here. Setbacks. Also, somebody that might be working a lot. That's not, it's neither here nor there for me. So you were either there or you were heading there, or it was a wish. And I do feel again that it was unfulfilled. These are both coming in. So it's a message for sure. Somebody who wants to make peace. Apologetic energy, owning up to some things here, but it's communication opening up, and it can be coming here with a pretty big offer because they obviously love you and you love them. And what can that offer be? For some of you, we're talking Ten of Pentacles energy long term, and there's a decision to be made about that, or maybe you're talking about it for later. Whatever the case is, it's very clearly here. I want to show you the bottom of the deck We're going to bring in some channeled love messages after. It's the Innocence of Cups. So it's a validation again. It's the page in this energy. It's a blue whale coming in here looking kind of like sad, but it's coming in. I mean, and it's also blue, connecting us to the throat chakra, and although it's the Page of Cups energy. And I want to tell you, these blue whales they're not predatory. They don't mean to hurt a person if they hurt a person, or like if they bump into a ship or something. It's like by accident. And that's why they're just kind of floating here, looking like, what do I do? How do I do this? What can I do? What can I offer? How can I get this message? Because they're watching longingly here. They love you and they're watching you. They're coming in and out of their own energy to try to communicate with you, but they really want to communicate with you. They're watching you, thinking how much they want to communicate. And it's an out of the blue energy with this message. And it's clear that there's an offer coming. Is it an apology only? Is it more? We know that they love you and you love them. So what is that you've been waiting for? And again, there's a lot of humility here. They're sorry for hurting you. And that's coming through in that cup too. That's also, I don't know, I feel this, they're in cahoots. The Innocence of Cups, with the Mother of Cups, with the Queen of Cups here. Because they feel sad, they're lonely. They feel sad and want to apologize. This is staying in, so that's going to reveal here, yeah, look, wow. It's revealing the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So for some of you, you were in it, this is really telling, look, it's time to open up the communication here. It's bringing in hope with this slow turtle who can be faster on land, but emotionally quite slow. Land as well. I mean, if you're back and forth, and I feel that here, but this is transactional energy. It's the Six of Swords. It's necessary, it's time, and it's the swords, it's clarity, it's truth. It's communication. It's Mercury in Aquarius energy. It's what's on their mind, and that's the Mercury, the communication energy. So that Ten of Pentacles that we felt, for some of you, yeah, well, for everybody, you were either in it, it was on the table, it was a wish, it's a hope, because it's in reverse, but it's spinning because we see it on the table again. Pun intended. You see that you still love each other and you see them coming in here, and it's also alchemizing everything, but they're just having trouble moving in. The elephant is Taurus energy, by the way, and that's really connected to family. So for some of you, you had a family, or you wanted a family, or it was something later. And family is not what everybody thinks. What is family to you? And that's also just that connection together. And it's upturned here in reverse. So we know that it's almost like the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That luck hasn't been on your side, Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to bring in some channeled love messages, and then we're going to close your reading. What do you want to say to your Capricorn? Messages from their higher self. I did not expect to fall so in love with you. And by the way, we know that we have the Lover's card in reverse, so they have regret for some bad decisions around this connection. This is wanting to show itself. Cancer energy here. It's in reverse. Mercury and Cancer energy. Three of Cups. Soul connection. What happened? Decision they made around it. For some of you, there may have been some arguing, but this is like empty cups and communication. It's something there. It's the lack of communication, the lack of growth. For some of you, a validation that there's a third party. And there is anyway. It's just whether it's romantic or family of origin, cultural, religious differences, or your person in the way. They are part of that. I will say that. There usually is in some form. It's just not always romantic, Messages from their higher self. Thinking of you brings me peace. Oh, they slipped that in. I saw someone that looked like you. It felt like you were here. I I write messages that I never send. Yeah. That's huge. We know that. Actually, we know it. It's eventually coming. It's just going to be out of the out of the blue. Here it is. There, I'm sending you a message. We know all of this already, that that's what they've been having trouble with, and we also know it's coming. It's just we know that it's out of the blue. That's not yours. Those aren't yours either, but we're going to look. I will always love you. Because that was, I don't know, it just was sticking out and wanted to be seen. I am so sorry I lied to you. I know you were giving more, and I'm so sorry. When you feel my energy, it's because I'm thinking of you. Look at that Page of Cups. Looks so melancholy to me, that whale. They know they hurt you here, and it's right connected with the movement of cups, the Knight of Cups in reverse. You know, this energy of just hot and cold, can't make up their mind, emotionally unavailable, holding back, lack of clarity, truth. Sometimes I imagine just packing up and coming to you. I feel so much guilt for what I did. And your Lover's card is still here, your Magician's card. Things start to get covered, or getting covered. I cannot stand not talking to you. That is fact here. I feel that. They're really melancholy around it. There's a lot of that energy. They're up. Wherever they are, keeping an eye on you. I want to tell you the truth. Yeah, that's the thing. It's so strong. Capricorn. I don't understand why I'm so connected to you. And it's getting, my heart just is, it's hurting me. I feel this heaviness. It hurts. I just tell you with your readings, just sometimes, it hurts my heart that we can't be together. That is literally what I was feeling just before we saw your card. That my heart hurts. That's it. My gosh, I tell you, sometimes it can get overwhelming, but I can step back, don't worry. I am ashamed of the way I handled things. These are the last two messages, Capricorn. I'm going to bring in some numbers and letters today, okay? And after we look at these, it wants that to be here. Look, the lack of communication, the communication. I mean, we know that. It's not surprising. But it just wanted to be there. You're my person. Where it is. This is like the heavy heart feeling is really overwhelming. I feel very, it's emotional. It's really emotional. It makes me sad when I read our messages of happier times. Yeah, because we know that's going on in the Page of Swords. We know that from the very beginning. That they're writing messages they don't send. They're trying to write messages. That they're looking at messages. They're looking at pictures. And they will eventually get a message through. As soon as that scarab beetle gets that shadow away from the sun. It's the shadow work here. Let's bring in some numbers and letters today. Then we're going to close your reading, Capricorn. I do not look. Can be. Oh, okay. And I did look in as I was putting stuff down, and the microphone said, pick me up. Okay. Communication. Some of you might be using microphones in your life too for singing or work. Whatever the case is, it's communication, and it's like, can you hear me? I'm talking in it. You can't see that. It's like those little TikTok microphones, isn't it? Way smaller. And making sure that you can hear them. Alligator, it's for strength. Some of you that might resonate in particular, or is it a crocodile? How do you tell the difference? For some of you that might resonate where you are in location. That won't be for everyone. That's sending strength. That's also the strength card energy that we felt here, and it came through. The chemistry is really high between you. I'm going to put the letters up. It can be initials, locations, spell names, the numbers, birth dates, anniversaries, particular repeating numbers that you see, of course, angel numbers. It doesn't look like there'll be some spelling of words because there are no vowels here today. But I'm going to keep them up here for you to look at. Interesting, because, okay, so these wanted to be together. It was making a 10, of course, and that's deducing to a 1. It's a new cycle, and it's new beginnings, and the potential and the opportunity here. But that's also the 4 manifesting, and we know that. It's the 4 areas of support and stability. It's the foundation with all the walls up, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. And that 6 here, which we know in the 5 of Wands in reverse, which is healing, which we know that 6 of the Queen of Cups needs to be uprighted, and we know it will be eventually. Restoring balance and harmony. 33, a master number telling us that anything is possible here. 8. It's the action. It's the Gaia energy, the healing. It's the infinity symbol too, the truth. So for some of you, twin flame energy. Okay, so this is, well, it's the 7. An awakening, spiritual knowledge, reflecting, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. And look what else is here. Yeah. It's 6, 7, and 8. This is a really particular message from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors that everything will work out as it's meant to be. And literally anything is possible. The strength being sent to you. I want to hold it up, so if you want to pause it and look, there's no vowels here. What is that? The wheel? Is it the Wheel of Fortune, the game? Alex, I'll take an E. Is that what that game was called? There's no vowels here, but there might be some initials or something here that's resonating. Capricorn, it's been my honor to channel for you as always. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's reading, I would be so grateful if you would like the reading and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Watching readings, liking, and sharing them if you're inspired to. Subscribing to the channel really helps me continue to grow so I can continue to bring you readings. So thank you for that. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you love and light on your journey, on all journeys in your life. And I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Bye, Capricorn.